Given the following right triangle, it has a 90-degree angle where the box is. It has a 3 on one of the legs. It has a length 4 on the other leg. And it has a hypotenuse. That's the side opposite the 90-degree angle. We're asked to find the 6 trigonometric functions. First thing we need to do is finish this triangle because we don't know what the hypotenuse is. Before we even talk about the sine, we have to discuss the hypotenuse. Okay, well, we know the sine is opposite over hypotenuse, but what is the hypotenuse? Well, according to Pythagorean theory, the hypotenuse is equal to the square root of leg squared plus leg squared, 3 squared plus 4 squared, which is what, 9 plus 16, so it's a square root of 25, and we only want the positive root because this is a distance, and distances are always non-negative. So the hypotenuse is equal to 5. I labeled it so on the sketch. Now we'll go to the definition on the right triangle of the different trigonometric functions. The sine of the angle theta is equal to the opposite side divided by the hypotenuse side. So just look at the sketch. That's 4 over 5. We'd simplify it if we could, but not necessary. The definition on the right triangle of the cosine of theta is the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. Now, look at theta. The side adjacent to theta is 3 divided by the hypotenuse, 5. The tangent of theta is defined on a right triangle to be the opposite over the adjacent. So that's 4 over 3. And now we have what's called the reciprocal functions because they are the reciprocal or the upside down of the corresponding function, trig function I have them listed next to. But if you want to go with the bare bones definition, the cosecant of theta is equal to the hypotenuse side divided by the opposite side. In other words, it's the reciprocal of the sine theta. It's 5 over 4. The secant of theta is equal to the hypotenuse divided by the adjacent side. In other words, it's the reciprocal of cosine. It is 5 over 3. And the cotangent of theta is the reciprocal of the tangent. It's adjacent over opposite. It's equal to 3 over 4. So all of this information came from knowing the definition of the trigonometric functions on the right triangle and using the right triangle that was given where we had to actually calculate the hypotenuse using Pythagorean theorem.